Hi everyone, today we will be fixing a HP OMEN 15 laptop. It's a very new gen and it's really worth fixing. We have a exploded GPU MOSFET on this laptop, so we don't even plug it in and get right to opening it. Here's the laptop, and our job today is to find out if the GPU is gone or if we have to disable it and, well, make it run on CPU only. We'll find out. Let's unscrew. Here we go. And open it up. When I zoom right in here, I see that we have a exploded VRM on the GPU power delivery side. So we really have to hope that our GPU is still good. Let's get our multimeter. First find the main power rail. We will measure in continuity mode, and on one side we have 0 ohm, on the other side 0 ohm. Our main power rail is shorted. Let's remove the fans and get the mainboard unscrewed, so then we can look at the back of the mainboard. I want to see if the hole went through. We can now better inspect the blown up VRM here, but we can also see that we have burned through. There is visible copper on the back. Yeah, it looks bulged out too. 60 ohms. Yeah, okay. The PWM signal is also partially shorted, but I think that's expected with this kind of blow up. So next we shall remove the blown up IC, I think. Nothing else to do here. I will now do some grinding to try to eliminate the short out of the board, because it's all this black char is conductive and that's what's shorting the board, so we have to grind it all the way with a grinding pen. You will see a little video of that now. I have finished grinding away at the board, and we can now actually see through the board here. I've grinded both sides. And I don't know if this thing is gonna work again, but we will find out. We will now check if the short is still present in the board. I will zoom onto it here. We can see we have a hole here now. And if I turn the board around, we also have a hole here now. We will now yet again get our multimeter and check if we still have a short on the main power rail and if we still have a short on the 3.3 volt rail. So let's check. Ground on the black probe. Main power rail is no longer shorted, very good. And the 3.3 for the phase controller is also no longer shorted. So the mainboard should be working good, or at least probably the GPU is blown up anyway, so we can't do that, but we can run it on CPU only. I mean, the customer can still use it. We will now get the UV lamp and some solder mask and fill up this hole, because if we don't do that, corrosion will eat away at the revealed copper. And yeah, you should never leave revealed copper there. I filled the hole and we will put this on there. And now it will cure for 10-15 minutes. And then we can reassemble. Battery, nothing smoked. For now I will just place on the back cover and not screw the battery and stuff back, because I want to test the laptop first if it's working even. Okay, this will be a big result now. Did we save the laptop by drilling into it? Let's press the power button. We have a light. Turned back off. Turned back on. I hear the fans. The fans are turning. Is it doing anything else? Maybe BIOS is still resetting. We have picture! Wow. Okay, it's telling us to restart the computer because CMOS was disconnected. That's normal for the first time booting up. After disconnecting... Oh, the fans are ramping up a lot. We have picture and we booted. There we have it. I will now log in and we will check the temperatures too. And we should also take a look at Device Manager and check if we have any, if we see the GPU for some reason. Maybe it's still live. OMG. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070 with Max Q design. The GPU is still alive. Can you believe that? As we can see, I've opened the Harvey monitor and we can see that we have 78 degrees on CPU. That's perfectly normal. Right now at 40 degrees. 78 was the max. And we will scroll down to find the GPU here. And it has hotspot 50 degrees, 41 degrees max is perfectly normal, perfectly fine. I've also installed the superposition and we will run that now and check out if the laptop can handle a big load. So let's benchmark this laptop at 1080p medium and we will see what score it gives us. We got a very bad result. It was like 3000 or something, but I didn't have the charger plugged, so I'm not sure. Maybe it's not able to draw enough power from the battery. We will try running the benchmark off the charger now. So I only got like 30 FPS, but we will see what happens now. Yes, we now have like 130 FPS. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So we need a charger plugged or else it's not getting enough power. Max temperature on the CPU is 89 degrees. It's hot but normal for laptop, and on the GPU 84 on hotspot and 69 on the GPU itself. So it's all running perfectly. If you're near Germany and you need a repair, contact me in the comments below. And otherwise, thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.